Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today I want to talk about God being only one. In Harinamas and other events, I've heard many times from people of different religions that the Lord is only one. And I'm not sure what did they mean under saying that. They were asking me if I do know if there's only one God, only one Lord. Well, I'm not sure what did they mean exactly. If they were telling it because we talk and treat with respect other great personalities such as Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma, or maybe they heard the names of another great personalities who were referred by Lord. For that matter, I want to say that the word Lord represents the controller. And in the world, there are lots of controllers. There's more than one. And they're different. And they are like the members of the government. But ultimately, the supreme controller is the only one. And if the hidden meaning, besides the words that the Lord is only one, was in a sense that their Lord, their God, is the supreme and higher than the position of our God. I have to say that the supreme personality of Godhead is actually only the one, and there's no one higher, and there's no other supreme controller, because by definition of the supreme, it's only one. And the great book of spiritual science, Srimad Bhagavatam, talks about worshipping the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and also points to who it is and describes him in the very, very beginning. So, in the Canto 1, Chapter 1, Verse 1, it is said that He is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes of the creation, the sustenance and distraction of the material, manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestation, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. He is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material world. And he is the absolute truth. When we take this partial definitions, they're not completely describing the absolute truth, but they are enough in this one first verse to understand that when we glorify the God, when we worship the God, in any religion we serve to the same absolute truth, to the very same person, and there is absolutely no reason for any negative feelings, for any sense of competition between the religions, because that Supreme Personality, he is above all of that. He does not belong to any particular religion. He doesn't belong to any nation or nationality. And he as well does not discriminate between people who are his children, all of them, and the Christians and the Muslims and the Hindus. Just meditating, just concentrating on the description of the Supreme Personality and the Absolute Truth from this very first verse would be enough to come to peace between all the religious paths. And so, if those people who ask if we know that there's only one Lord, only one God, yes, we do. But there are other controllers who control their respective areas, whatever the area of their responsibility might be. They have great powers, and we respect them, and for that matter, we address them as the Lord. We can also find that kind of address in human relationship, social relationship too. But the absolute truth stays the same, the one and only Supreme Personality of Godhead. And if that question, if we're sure and if we know that the Supreme Lord is the only one, was about the difference that he named in various religions, yes, we are aware of that. And it's natural for us people to call to the Lord in our own language, the one that is closest and the most understandable for us. So it's natural that in different languages it sounds different when we say the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or if we even just say Supreme. But it's only very outwardly differences. It's very insignificant variations, because we call to the same absolute truth. And if we study the spiritual science, it is so easy to understand, it is so easy to see that there is only one God, and there cannot be any conflict about that. And if the Muslims say Allah, which means supreme, and in any other language, if we say supreme, we still address to the same Supreme Personality. So how can there be any conflict? So in this way, the Srimad Bhagavatam, as the book of spiritual science, immediately grants the understanding and the peace between pious people who want to worship the Lord. For He is the Supreme Personality, and He is the only one. Thank you very much.